Okay, well clearly y'all see how Isabella says she want to start her part of the video out, girl. Like, girl, and you know what, sis? Whoa. You're not wrong. Like, Isabella, you're not wrong, chica. You're not wrong. What is up, you guys? And welcome back to another video. So today, y'all, this video was actually a requested video, pretty much of Isabella and Valentina's relationship and, how it got to where it is and just the whole, I guess you could say, like, storyline behind them. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your girl so we can like get things rolling, big things popping. You feel me? Anyway, so Valentina, um, if you don't know, like from earlier streams that I've had, Valentina came into the house to help Isabella originally with her girls. And we all know Isabella has three kids all by James, right? So right now, as you can see, your boy James, he's still in prison. Like, one thing about James, he gonna stay in prison. Like, there's no if, ands, or what about it. Is that even how you say that? Ignore me. But no, for real. So Valentina came into town to help Isabella with the babies, which you know what? I'm not gonna lie. As much as we don't care for her now because of what she did, I can't lie and say that she didn't actually help with the babies because she definitely did. Like she did her thing, helping babies with milestones. Girl, fix this cake. Helping the babies like with their milestones and everything like that. So, growing up, Isabella and Valentina did not have the best relationship. Like, Valentina was one of those moms that, like, you know, she's she's a good provider, like the bestie said, she's a good provider, but when it comes to being a mom, she is not a good mom. Like, she kind of put herself first in a lot of situations. Like, she thought about herself first before I actually shouldn't have had her do that. I shouldn't have had her do that. But she puts herself first in a lot of situations. Like, of course, you're going to take care of her kid. But when it comes to like building relationships and having like a relationship with her actual kid, that's just not who she is. I don't know if it's because of, how she was raised or what. But Isabella was often, left home with her abuela or like an aunt or something like that. She was never really around her mama because her mom, not that she was in the streets or anything like that, but she was a dancer. Like her mama, Valentina, was a stripper. So a lot of the times she would be asleep during the day and then up and out at night. So Isabella, like growing up, she just wasn't around her mom like that. So if you can see, their relationship is quite low. You would think that as a mom, like y'all would be pretty tight, right? Especially if you were the only child at the time, like y'all would be pretty close. But now, why was you just in this? Y'all would be pretty close, but not them. So, oh, excuse me. How we have this right here is it started off with, like I said, James was in jail. And this, I want to say this is like the second time he was in jail. So when he came, like when he finally was released from jail and he came home, he thought Valentino was Isabella. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like they do look very similar in the face. They do. But when it comes to like the body and everything, like there's no way that you thought Valentino was Isabella. Like there's absolutely no way. But the thing about it is Valentina never stopped James. Like James would kiss on her and everything. Like, when he came home, he thinking that this is his girl. But no, he started kissing on her, hugging on her, everything. And Valentina wasn't saying like, chill, like I'm not Isabella until like later on. That's when she was like, oh, by the way, pretty much like I'm Isabella's mom because they hadn't met. Because like I said, Valentina and Isabella aren't close. So um Why would you scoot over like that? So what happened after that? So after they started flirting and messing around with each other, like neither one of them decided to just, stop things. Like once they realized who Valentina was, or once James realized who Valentina was, like he never tried to stop it or anything. So I'm like, okay, so y'all just about to keep messing with each other pretty much, right? So that is what ended up happening. Like, you see this little outhouse right here? Isabella told her mama, like, you can stay here because, I keep saying it, but James wasn't here. Like, he wasn't here. So she was like, you can just stay in like the outhouse. Like, there's an extra bed, there's like a living room, like a whole little apartment, everything. Pretty much everything is here except the bathroom. So that's the only time she really came into the house, or like if she was watching the babies. So, of course, James, like when he got home, he was like, oh, you living in a outhouse, right? So he would sneak off and go to the outhouse to go mess with Valentina. And because she's so bogus, like a bogus mama, um, she just allowed it. Like she kept letting him come into the house. Like she kept messing with him pretty much. And so when I finally decided that it was gonna be like their last time doing it, she ends up getting pregnant. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, for a second, I was like, maybe we shouldn't go through with this. Like, oh, how cute. How cute. I was like, maybe we shouldn't go through with this. But at the same time, it's like you made your bed. Now you have to lay in it. Like, you pretty much, Valentina, you asked for this because y'all wasn't using protection. You wasn't even supposed to be messing with him in the first place, but you was sneaking and doing that and then lying to Isabella whenever she asked about it. And so this right here, I feel like was her consequence. So when you look at the family tree now, it's showing that Isabella is now James's stepdaughter. But the thing about that is, y'all, so Valentina, when she got pregnant, she pretty much forced James to marry her. She was like, I just gave you a baby. I gave you your one and only son. Like, now you need to marry me. So that's how they ended up getting married. It was like a forced marriage, but James is starting to fall in love with her. James is starting to fall in love with Valentina. And it's just like, I don't know if he's gonna get his karma, or what, but like that's what's going on with that. That's how the baby came about. Which low key, I need to age him up. And that's why I shouldn't have had her eat that cake. Anime should never ate this cake. But yeah, so James is falling in love with her. Um, I'm trying to think of like who's gonna get their karma, and is somebody gonna is like I don't know, because I was gonna say maybe like Isabella, no, Valentina can just randomly up and leave, but it's like James keeps going to jail. So if she ups and leaves, who's gonna look out for the baby? Like what's gonna happen to the baby if he gets sent back to jail? Because y'all know Valentina, she's not gonna take the baby with her. She gonna feel like, well, he's already with his other parent, so there's no need for me to take this baby with me. Like, and it's not that she doesn't care for her kids. She doesn't care for her kids. She just, it's not that she doesn't care for her kids. She just doesn't know how to be a parent. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's how she was raised or what, but yeah. So I guess now I can take y'all to Isabella and we can go deeper into her life. Okay, well clearly y'all see how Isabella says she want to start her part of the video out, girl. Like, girl, and you know what, sis? Whoa. You're not wrong. Like, Isabella, you're not wrong, chica. You're not wrong. But so we all know that Isabella was too a stripper. She's so pretty. Wait. Girl, look at her. She's so freaking gorgeous. Like, and y'all can see how her and her mama look just alike. Like, I get it. I get it to a certain extent. Like, y'all look just alike, but the body is not the same. Like, you knew that wasn't Isabella. You knew. But so Isabella, she met James at the strip club. James owned the strip club at the time, and she was a dancer there. And that's where she met Mr. Man. She also was, well, James was having an affair with her. If y'all know my girl Autumn, Autumn is definitely in a much happier place now, but at the time, Autumn was married to James, and Isabella came and pretty much like ruined their marriage because she started messing with him. And um, her karma, I feel like, was not even getting the man that she wanted, and to also have that happen with her mama. Because now it's like she has a brother, um, she has a half brother, but at the same time, it's like her girls are also like, it's like, is that your cousin? Is that your brother? Is that your uncle? Like, it's just a confusing situation. So that's why Isabella, excuse me, Isabella decided to cut James and Valentina off for good. She's like, I don't want to have to explain that to my girls. Like, they're innocent in this whole situation. Like, I know I was wrong for what I did before, but, you know, this, like, there's no explaining this. So she moved across town pretty much. Um, and she doesn't talk to her mom at all. Like Valentina has tried to reach out to her and tried to talk to her, but at the end of the day, Isabella's like, honestly, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want anything to do with James. Like, let's just forget about each other. Like, you're obviously still family, but at the end of the day, I have to put myself first and I have to keep my kids safe. So James doesn't get to see his kids. Like when they were babies, he was able to see them, but like now that they're older, like I don't know, Isabella's just like, girl, as you should work out. But now that they're older, Isabella's like, no, because they can ask more questions. Like they're smarter, sure. Like they pay attention to everything. So she's like, no, we're not. We're just gonna end that whole relationship, like pretty much. So as you can see, Isabella finally moved out. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let's get into the house real quick. Let's get into the house. Like, sis went from an apartment to living in a man's house, um, to going back to her apartment to now owning this house. And also, y'all see our girl has money now. Our girl has money because it was one night she tried to go to work pretty much to go dance. And when she got there, like the club wasn't opening. So we thought James was being petty and you know, saying, "Well, I'm not going to open a club tonight because I'm not going to let you get any money," pretty much. But reality is, we found out that James actually lost the strip club. So he was in like a lot of debt and they might end up losing the house. I don't know. And Isabella's like, I honestly don't care. Like, if you lose the house, that's on you. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Just give me the money that I'm owed. So he obviously was still paying child support. But when he got locked up, Isabella was like, well, I need to move. I cannot provide for these three kids on my own. Oh, period. Oh, period, Miss Girl. But she like, I cannot. Oh, this is new. Girl, look back at it. Look back at it. Well, no, she like, I cannot provide for these three girls on my own, and then you pretty much cut out my job, like where I was getting my money from. So she took it upon herself to go to the headquarters and pretty much steal all the money that James had in the vault. Um, and for her sake, I hope he doesn't find that out because if you know, you know, James is crazy and he's petty. Like, I just pray for Miss Girl here. But yeah, so that's how she got all this money. And then she found this beautiful house and moved out with her and her girls, which I'm so happy for her. Like, and then also, y'all, first of all, get into this like patio section slash mini bar and everything. We did this on live the other night, and I love everything about this house. Like every time we decorate together, it just gets better and better. But yeah, so back to like the relationship or whatever. Isabella is completely done with Spray Monster. Whatever. Isabella is completely done with her mom. Like she doesn't want anything to do with her because there's no going back pretty much. Like you can't undo what you did. Like, how do you move forward from that? Like, I feel like you just can't. So that's the relationship on Isabella and Valentina. I feel like um there wasn't really much to say about them, only because um Valentina is still kind of new to the story because she was living in Dubai. That's another thing, y'all. She was living in Dubai and she had her a man out there. But one thing about Valentina, she's not gonna stay around for long. Like she's going to up and leave at um not the girls came upstairs. Well, she about to go to sleep. I was gonna say not they came up there to talk to their mama, but yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, and clearly she's sick. So that's gonna conclude this video, y'all, because if you know, you know. I don't want to see her skin looking all crazy. You're sick too? Everybody's sick in this house? Okay. Well, let me know whatever video y'all want next. I feel like this video kind of was like all over the place in a sense. Kinda. I mean, I don't know, y'all. But let me know. Just drop down in the comments what kind of videos y'all want to see, like, and of which household do y'all want to see more of. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Make sure y'all also join our Discord. I believe the Discord is linked in here. If not, I'll link it. I'll link it in the description. Make sure you follow me on Tiki and on Twitch so you can see like the live streams. And yeah, peace out, y'all.